waiter, they're called what? Office attendants or stenographers or the support staff that have no access to public resources or to make decisions on public resources. So we are talking about only about 100,000 people, if you stretch it, but even less, out of the 46 million Ugandans. We are talking about 100,000 people who have access to public resources, who make decisions on public resources, and therefore who know about action. 100,000 people out of 46 million people. They're the people who are making the whole country on its knees out of corruption. And mere 100,000 people. And the rest, 46 million people, are watching and crying. It is terrible in this country. It is terrible. Can't we do something about it? We must do something about it. When you go to hospital and there's no medicine in the hospital, it is not because government has no money. Government has money. And if they don't have money, they go to our development partners and we get money. All the money we need, World Bank, Gavi, GIZ, Danida, China, development partners, when we go, they supplement our own resources through loans or even grants. So government has money. And government gives out the money to buy the drugs and equipment. But the people who are given the responsibility of buying drugs and equipment do not buy the drugs and equipment. Instead, they build their own malls, they drive their fancy cars. I was talking to a Nigerian equivalent, IGG of Nigeria, and he told me that they investigated one person and he had 250 mansions. Why would anybody want 250 mansions? Not to mention a fleet of private jets. So corruption can go to your head and you want everything. You want it. It may not be as big as that in Uganda because our economy is not quite as big, but the point is, that is what corruption does. It takes from everybody and gives to a very few people. So when you go to the hospital, you do not find medicine, you've taken your loved one there, and eventually she dies. So your neighbor, or your uncle, or your brother comes to visit you, to commiserate with you, and you tell him how you don't have money to take the body home. And he gives you 500,000 shillings or 300,000, and you are so grateful